Right now, areas in the Piedmont Triad are experiencing a healthcare provider shortage. These are places that, by definition, have less than one primary care provider per 3,500 people.
And doctors in Forsyth County noticed a troubling pattern in emergency room records. As I found out, that led to a major improvement in one community.
When your child's sick, as soon as you call the doctor's office, you're expecting someone who understands your family's needs.
Fox8Waughtownclip Pediatrics, how may I help you?
And communicates with care.
Sí, buenos días, ¿cómo le ayudo?
But in the Waughttown community of East Winston-Salem, those things weren't always easy to come by. Just ask Teresa Escora, who has lived here for 11 years. Through an interpreter, she told us about the burden that came with seeing a doctor.
A lot of the families here are one-car families, and so someone has to go to work, someone has to travel from one place to the next. So sometimes it was not easy to the commute from one place to such a far place.
And health noticed.
And so they might have to wait until after hours and be seen in the emergency department for something that didn't necessarily need an emergency room visit.
After taking a closer look at who was visiting the ER at Forsyth Medical Center,
this zip code was the highest represented zip code at the time.
The ball started rolling to offer this community something more convenient. Novant Health, Waughttown Pediatrics.
Para mí al principio porque no manejaba.
And here, it's easier to get somebody to give you a ride because it's so close. It's easier to walk if needed.
Eliminating the distance barrier was just one part of the solution.
¿Se siente más cómoda teniendo un proveedor que habla español?
The other, closing the language barrier.
This neighborhood is relatively diverse, but the more immediate neighborhood is predominantly Spanish speaking, and I would say about 2/3 of our patients, their primary language in their home is Spanish.
Dr. Erickson says most of the staff members are bilingual, but they also have access to interpreters if necessary. That kind of support has helped Teresa have a more comfortable experience.
She feels that having that good communication, better understanding, direct communication with the provider is very helpful.
Por ahorita se encuentran bien.
And Waughttown Pediatrics has been open for a little more than a year. Novant Health says it's looking at other areas where clinics are needed.
And just to put it into perspective, how diverse its patient population is, in 2017, interpreter services were used more than 128,000 times for people who speak languages other than English. Well, we appreciate you.